Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, like and comment as you come in, okay? I have no makeup on today because I'm going to do a different kind of reading today and I don't want my looks to distract from the message. Okay, so let me clear off all my cards. Okay. All the cards because we're doing the new moon solar eclipse. Okay, it's a partial eclipse moon. So it's a big thing, okay? It's about looking at the things and being more, finding a constructive way through your feelings, okay? It's about welcoming in the new moon and the offers of good luck that it brings. It talks about, it's basically like an astrological Valentine's Day, okay? And that's where we need to really start resting, reflecting, planning, and resetting our intentions. That's what the new moon does, right? So with this partial solar eclipse being in Taurus, now Taurus being the zodiac about relaxation and physical activity, it's kind of like the greatest time for us foodies, you know? So it's time to go out and really make life your adventure. Okay, it's conjuncted with Venus, and Venus is the planet of love and relationships, and that's why it's time for us to really start looking at the relationships that we're in with self and with the people around us. It's also conjuncted with Jupiter. Okay, and Jupiter is about playfulness and expression and collaborations. It's about getting your thoughts out there. Okay, and then Pluto is talking about the planet of rebirth and transformation. So it's really about being that, having that self-empathy and really going forward and following your true north, your soul compass, and going forward what drives you, what brings you joy and inspiration and light, and bringing these two in, both masculine and feminine, both light and dark, and combining them so we can illuminate the things that were in the dark and bring them forward so we can move into this new world, welcoming the new beginnings, right? It's beautiful. So I have a couple of things here that I jotted down that are just a little like things we want to jot down, you know, questions we want to ask ourselves. Okay, it's about really setting your intentions, right, and eliminating the past to bring in the new. So ask yourself, what changes are you making in order to bring love in? What are you giving yourself empathy? What is the earliest memories you have that you've practiced self-love? Okay, we need to go back in order to go forward, okay, so that we can bring love, light, respect back into situations. It's about letting go of the old mind frame and bringing in the new mind frame, getting out of the Aries patriotic society and going into the Aquarius, the new age, the matriarch society, okay, and just changing the game completely. And in order to do that, we got to go inward, start asking ourselves these questions. Okay, so I'm going to do a charm meditation. We're already 4 minutes in, so thank you guys so much. Remember, it's each one teach one. So let's get grounded. Spirit guides, I'm highly favored and extremely protected. I send any negative energy sent towards me or any of my soul tribe back to sender. No weapons against me shall prosper. Okay, so let's dig into the tea and see what Spirit has to say for us for this beautiful, epic partial solar eclipse energy. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles. Show me the tea. What's the tea? What does my collective need to know about this energy? What's going on? Since we know about the planets, let's see what about the energy around us. The bottom of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles. Now, people are feeling a little bit mediocre, okay? They're not working on themselves. In turn, the things around them aren't working out. Now, we have an opportunity to change. We have the opportunity to get out of this mundane kind of mindset. But if you're continuously playing the same thing, doing the same thing, expecting different results, then that's the first case that you're in the world of insanity. And things aren't going to change until you change. Okay, so we can blame everybody else for not having, or we can be grateful for the little things we do have. But it's about changing the game and getting out of this mediocre, melancholy energy, okay? Nobody is lacking. There's enough for everybody. It's about a mindset. Spirit guides, ancestors, show me. We have the Empress. It's in reverse. This could be a baby mama. This could be a mother figure. This could be somebody just in a low vibrational energy, okay? The Empress in reverse is everything they touch turns to shit. I'm not going to lie. It is what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I never do, and I never will. Now, we all been in this situation one way or another. But it's about flipping the script and standing firm in your beliefs, having integrity, being firm, taking care of your family, and being a support system for those that need it. But you are not a dump bucket. Remember that. Have boundaries. And this person, this Empress in reverse, does not have any boundaries. None. Has no self-respect, no understanding for other people because they're so selfish, vindictive, impulsive. What's going on? Spirit guides, ancestors, what's going on? You have the Two of Swords. It's only because they're in a self-imposed restrictions of the mind. They're naive. They don't feel like they want to learn. They'd rather be trapped. In the 8 of Pentacles, right? The lack mentality. It's because they're immature. It's because they don't see that we all have the same options, guys. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. Some of us just choose right. Now, somebody is stuck. Very naive, very controlling, very self-sabotaging. And it's because the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. So, of course, they're going to be pushing and projecting this because their fortunes have stopped. Whatever karma is coming towards them is negative. So, they're going to stay in this negative vibrations because they don't know how to transmute the pain into power. And that's where this cycle has stopped. You can no longer treat people like shit and think you're going to have a fucking luxurious life. That's not the way this goes, guys. There's rules. And okay, yeah, the 3D rules and whatever, this patriotic way, but there's spiritual rules. And when people think they can break them and laugh in people's face because you're a good person and they know that they're not a good person and they're going to laugh at you, just because you do not believe in karma does not mean karma does not believe in you. And you can blame everybody else for the reasons why you're still stuck in the dark and you're still hurting or in despair. But at the end of the day, it's not because people are putting that magic on you or anything. It's because of your choices. It is what it is. I have nobody to blame for my fucking shit but me. I know that I am responsible for my actions. That's why I think before I speak. But I do speak. Just not impulsively. I've learned not to hit somebody when I fucking want to say something because that doesn't get me anywhere. So what do? I wait. I walk away. And I speak my fucking mind. Because if you have to beat a karma, then beat a karma. Because some people think they're going to get away with it. And that's exactly what this Empress in reverse thinks. Clearly they're going to get away with it. Nobody gets away with anything, guys. I got the scars to prove that. You never get away with anything. Because what is in the dark comes to light. The Moon card. I don't pull the cards. I just read them. The truth always comes out, guys. And that's what's beautiful about this sun and this moon conjoining and colliding together with all these planets aligning together as well. It allows us all to align, masculine and feminine. Masculine being standing in your power, 10:10 on the clock, the divine timing, and really going forward with your boss, standing firm in your integrity and going forward with the things that you like and love and finding, you know, joy in those things and bossing up. And then the feminine being loving, kind, and supportive, you know, finding that true love within self and then giving that to others. It's about the both. Now, there's a lot being hidden in the dark when it comes to this Empress in reverse. It's time for self-love. Sunkoyedizu is giving us all an opportunity to start new, to fill our own cups. Nobody has a right to come into your world and start fucking it up just because theirs is fucked up. That doesn't make any sense. Does it? Just because they can't control and have no stability does not mean they're allowed to come in and cause you some blindness. No, because the wheel is there, guys. It's karma. It's faith. Shit happens. And now whatever was in the dark that was hidden, these lies, these deceptions, whatever kind of betrayal or somebody trying to keep you in the dark, you see it. You see it. You see it for what it is. And you see it because you know. You took the fucking self-love cup. You followed the rules. You were yourself. You had integrity. You were the bigger person. In spite of all this. In spite of all this, we're all getting a brand new opportunity to start something financially, some stability, some generational wealth with the cup of love. Like I said, it's Venus, right? Love and relationships. It's up to us what we're going to do with it. If we're going to accept it within ourselves. If we're not. The notes that I took earlier, you know, it talks about resetting and reflecting and really combining ourselves and others to bring love, to welcome in this new alignment of love, this new beginnings, these new offerings of good luck. It's beautiful, but we have to go back, to go forward. And clearly somebody is still stuck by this naive thing, and the Wheel of Fortune says it's all bad luck, and it's because the whatever's hidden in the dark is coming to light. When it comes to King of Pentacles in reverse. Now this King of Pentacles in reverse is over this Empress in reverse. So there's two people who are clearly unstable, emotionally, physically, financially, who are in some kind of trap, who are getting bad in karma, because whatever's in the dark is coming to light. Now, this King of Pentacles is somebody who most definitely doesn't have much to offer. We always have to remember it's not about wealth, guys. It's about what you can contribute to the greater whole. But this person in this King of Pentacles energy is very materialistic. And when Sunkoyedizu sees that you've broken cardinal rules, they will take away what you love most. And they will make you suffer. So if somebody is in this very egotistical, money driven kind of energy, guess what? They're broke. It's about choices. We all have the world in our hands. We all have the same 24 hours, guys. When you say you have the world in your hands, it's a big fucking statement. And it's because of the fact that you know exactly what you're doing. Now, this this Empress in reverse and this King of Pentacles in reverse know exactly what they're doing. They've kept somebody blinded for a very long time, naive, trapped. Now somebody has the world in their hands, and this King and Empress in reverse see it. They see this person has the world in their hands, and they have choices. And now that's where the karma in reverse is setting in, that they're getting bad karma for something. What is the karma? 7 of Pentacles. They're getting karma for what they invested in. Okay. Excuse excuse me, they see somebody having the world in their hands, about choices, right? And they see this person is investing in the right choices. The investment card is in the upright. So now somebody is getting bad karma because they chose to invest in something that caused them some despair. And they're looking at somebody else with the choice in their hands. They too, this Empress and King of Pentacles, had a choice. They made a choice. They knew what they were doing by trying to blind somebody. Now they're getting karma for that because this person who has the world in their hands is investing in the right things. And that right things has caused some kind of hidden truths to come out with the Moon card. And now somebody is in the Hangman. They're stuck. They're doing the sacrificing. They're doing the adjustments. They're trying to learn something new. They're looking at life in a different perspective because they see that somebody is no longer waiting on any kind of apology, acceptance, anything. Nothing. They're not waiting. They're no longer stagnant. They're no longer naive. They see the desolate things around them, and that's why they're choosing to invest in something else. And now somebody is very much stuck in the situation that they put themselves in. They're stuck in the light because the dark is now being seen. Anything else? Okay, so this King of Pentacles in reverse and the Empress in reverse are the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Their ships have stopped. Whatever investments, whatever small movement they've had, whatever collaborations, whatever investments, anything that they have had has stopped. Why? Because they chose to put somebody in an illusion. And now that person has the world in their hands. So all the karma that was sent to them, all the hate that was sent to them is now being sent back. And that has got somebody in despair. Because like I said, if you're very much ego driven and about money, then the Creator will take that blessing away. And that's exactly what is being said here. So what's going on with this Two of Worlds? Somebody definitely tried to keep somebody in some kind of naive kind of phase, but they got the world in their hands because they see the Six of Pentacles. They know they are not alone. They know that there is a soul partner, somebody from the past that wants to come in, or they're looking at somebody from the past. Good memories, something that's going to bring them hope, joy, abundance. This could be a past life relationship, could be from somebody from your childhood. Take it as it resonates always with my readings. Remember, it's all about soul expansion. But there is definitely a choice to be made. And somebody has the world at their hands and they want to feel nostalgic. They want to go back. They want to feed their inner child. And once they did that, once they chose that path, they chose to start to feed their inner child, that's where karma start to set in, and the flip start turning for this Empress in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse, because somebody chose to invest in their self, mind, body, spirit, and start feeding their inner child. What's the Seven of Pentacles? The Page of Swords. Now somebody is lying, spying, and manipulating, and trying to disturb, trying to look and see about these investments. The way I'm going to put it is, what I'm seeing here is somebody's counting your fucking pockets, and nobody has a right to count your pockets and act like you're not a, somebody feels entitled is what it comes down to. And that's where they're spying and lying and trying to manipulate a situation when it comes to your investments, because theirs has stopped, because they knew what they did. They knew they tried to cause some kind of blinders to you. And then you chose another path. You had the world in your hands. It's about choices, and you chose to feed your inner child, to go back to a past life relationship or a kindred soul or something. And that's where the karma set in. And the Wheel of Fortune went in reverse for that person, because you chose to invest in yourself. And when you did that, the spying, lying, and manipulating start happening. And that's when whatever was in the dark came to light. And now people are stuck in this hangman position because they need to sacrifice. They need to look at things in a different perspective and stop judging others for their accomplishments. because the justice is here. The justice is here. The spying and lying don't fucking work because the justice says the truth prevails over all. It is what it is. It's time to balance out the scales, and whatever message is coming towards this two of this purse. Who? Let's see. It's judgment. Whatever message, lower vibrational messages want to come in, Sunko Edizu ancestors are protecting you. Remember, rejection is protection, guys. Especially right now, it's really time to really, grab up your energy and focus on yourself. Remember, there's a lot of energy vampires around just trying to soak up your energy so they can, claim there's something they're not, so it is very detrimental that we spend a lot more time by ourselves due to reflecting and the self-serving, the self-searching. We don't go out and expect a lot from people. Right now is a time to be self-reliant, okay? And then we can bring in this true love, this soul tribes, okay? Because there's a lot of messages that are being blocked because of this justice card. Justice will prevail. The lies will come to fruition. The moon card is in reverse, and it's beautiful because it is a dark moon. So whatever is in the dark is definitely coming to light, and that's why people are in a hangman suspended kind of energy, because they know justice is coming. And that's why the messages have stopped, because there is a lot who are under investigation, who are under surveillance, who are under judgment, bad judgment. I want to take out this judgment card. Let's clarify that judgment card. What's the judgment in reverse? What's the judgment in reverse? Spirit guides, ancestors, thank you. It's the Three of Swords. The judgment in reverse is because somebody has finally healed the heartbreak. Has no residual energy to this. We're allowed to cry. We're allowed to feel, but don't hold on to these things. Don't hold on to these people. If they're in lower vibrational energies, allow them to stay there. They dug their grave for them. They made their bed. Let them sleep in it. It is what it is. We can teach people, we can enlighten them, but we cannot. We can lead an animal to water, but we can never make them drink it. Okay, use this affirmation. Empathy flows through me effortlessly. Okay, we have to have empathy for these people. Wish them well. But we know why the messages have stopped. Because they're not single, they're not abundant, they're not prosperous. That's why we need to stay single. Okay? We need to be this Nine of Pentacles and be abundant, because these Nine of Pentacles in reverses are envious, jealous, self-sabotaging, and very, very, very hypocritical. Why? Because you have the fucking strength. You've conquered these lower vibrational energies, and that's why they're vindictive and envious, because they themselves don't know how to speak their truth. Why? Because they have no passion, they have no drive, they have no spunk. It's a constant battle of being left out in the cold, feeling like, is this all there is to life? Guys, life is fucking beautiful. Why don't you get up and try doing something new and start resting and recuperating? Okay, it's time to go forward with your passions. People are upset because you do this. It leaves them out in the cold because you know your worth. Rest and raise your vibrations so that you can start using your intuition too. And you can be the high priestess in the upright and start cutting off the devils in your life that you know aren't any good to you. It's about soul growth and giving that self-love to yourself, guys. Now, a lot of people hate me for me loving on myself. That's their problem. It only shows their ass because I'm a fucking emperor. It's about standing in your power, being stern, being strong, knowing your worth, knowing that you're at the top. And if you're trash, then all the shit at the bottom is going to be trash. So You take care of your shit, even if you stand alone. Emperor's all by himself, isn't he? It's about balancing it out, masculine and feminine, and getting that public recognition and victory within self. It's not about what everybody else thinks, guys. Who gives a fuck about what everybody else thinks? And their opinions of me is none of my fucking business, really. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. It really isn't. Because people do not have a right to be counting your pockets when they ain't even contributing. That's where the justice comes in. That's where the judgment comes in reverse. And that's where the fucking Wheel of Fortune in reverse is here. You're getting victory. And somebody is upset about your victory because you're the emperor and they're an empress in reverse. Remember, this could be male, female. It's a gender, right? Gender, there's none in tarot. It's energy. You know, this emperor, this King of Pentacles could be a female. Like I said, it's an energy. But it's time to take the self-love cup because you are definitely getting public recognition for being this high priestess. For standing in your light, for being authentic, for being yourself and doing the rest and recuperation. Even though you might have felt like you were left out in the cold so many times. It's time to take that self-love cup and stop missing out on opportunities. I'm getting a spiritual burp. So clearly this is the truth. Okay? It's time to go passionately with your fucking truth. Be aggressive. Be stern. Be dominating, but be empathetic. And first and foremost with you, okay? Because it's about victory and protecting yourself and setting those boundaries, going through all and any adversities and becoming victorious. I fucking didn't even know that was there. It's amazing. It's about protecting yourself, standing firm. You do you. Nobody is entitled to you. Protect yourself, okay? Because you're a fucking earth angel. It's about balancing practicality and spirituality. You are extremely protected. Know your worth. Know your value and stand strong in your beliefs. Okay? Because somebody is feeling mediocre. It's time to flip the script. Time to work on your talents. Turn them into a profession. Who cares what other people think? You got to start somewhere. You're protected. Archangel Michael's here to guide you through any adversities because you have protection and you are very protected through all these trash-ass fucking energies trying to get up on your high vibes. You got victory. So go forward, okay? Because clearly someone is really trying to cup your pockets. And they're mad that you have a life. It's a sad world, eh? But it is what it is, okay? It's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse again, guys. See? Karma. Bad luck, misfortune, disappointment, and mishaps. That's why you have to look at the energies and where we're placed and start doing the reflecting. Start eliminating, resetting your intentions. Luck certainly has not been on your side, but now is the time to let go. Whatever is happening is completely outside of your control, and if you hang on too tightly, you're just going to cause frustrations. Roll with the punches and trust the ride. This feeling of acceptance will push the wheel forward again. See? Self-love. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It matters what you do and how you push yourself to drive. Remember, you sleep with yourself at the end of the night. It doesn't really matter what anybody else thinks. And even if you don't sleep with yourself at the end of the night, you're going to die by yourself. So be happy. Die happy. Okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, what's the advice? Okay? So we got the Three of Wands. Be happy. You have the world in your hands. It's about expansion, expression, foresight, progress, and rapid growth, guys. Good job, okay? Your plans are in motion and more opportunities are heading your way to maximize the total potential. You have the chance to expand your horizon through travel, study, business. Reach beyond your comfort zones. Doors will open if you stop limiting yourself because you're the fucking high priestess. Okay? You're the fucking high priestess. It's about using your intuition, the unconscious, that inner voice, that mystery of life. You need to listen to your gut, meditate and reflect and turn inwards as the answers within you are at reach. You're heading towards a period of growth. Anything else? You have the King of Cups in reverse. So there's somebody who is a little bit cold. They're very volatile, immature, and overreacting, and it's because of this manipulation that they're having, right? Remember I told you all of this? Okay, listen up. Now is not the time to be jumping to conclusions. Your emotions are totally out of whack and you're acting with immaturity. Take a step, take a breath, and chill out. There could be someone in your life who needs to hear this message instead. If you're being manipulated by immature behaviors of another, take a step back and protect yourself. Because you have the Five of Wands in reverse. Avoid conflict, tension release, respecting differences. Okay? You're having some internal conflict and you're not entirely sure where you stand on issues. Align your head with your heart to find options that suit you best. You may have came out of a struggle or stressful situation and you're breathing a sign of relief. Rest easy, my friend. You don't need to work through all of the anger and hostility any longer. It's done. Let it release. Do your spiritual retrievals. Call your intentions. Or do nothing at all, and that is enough. It's time to just breathe. Let this energy, the offers of good luck come in, okay? Because you have the Judgment in reverse. Yet again, with the Sun in the upright, okay? There's a lot of doubt, self-loathing, criticism, stumped growth, okay? You're turning your back on something that must be done, and it's costing you. You're doubting yourself harshly, but perhaps not giving yourself time to reflect with full awareness. Either way, these actions are keeping you from moving forward. It's time to be the fucking Sun. Okay, the Sun in reverse. It was in the upright. Okay, somebody's getting lack of clarity. They're sad. There's a lot of depression and negativity here. You're having a tough time staying positive right now. Something is hindering your growth or causing you a setback in your confidence has been taken a hit. The reverse Sun could instead be telling you that you're being too optimistic. To take a close look at the surroundings and situations at hand and handle things with caution. But it came out in the upright. It's time to be the Sun. It's time to illuminate, to have joy, success, enlightenment, marriage, and vitality. You're certainly feeling the warmth of the Sun, and you have a lot to be thankful for. Quite a lot of joy and abundance are heading your direction. Your energy and confidence is infectious, so shine on to those who care about you the most, because you have that Knight of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of people who are moody. They're disappointed because of this heartbreak and sadness, and it's because they themselves have been an in and out person with this empty cup. Your emotions are widely out of control, and others have been taking notice. You've become emotionally moody and overjealous. It can be this someone is dragging you down with their emotional roller coaster. So try to express yourself constructively. Sadness or heartbreak may be incoming. What happens with the moons? Okay, so it's about the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. It's in reverse. So somebody is just lacking any energy. It's because of this distractions and the delays and resistance to change. The advice is you're on the pinnacle of threshold of this journey. Perhaps you don't know what you want to do, or you feel weighed down by your current responsibilities. Whatever it may be, you can't seem to propel yourself to move forward. Give yourself some time to spark up the creativity again. Don't force it. It'll all return in due time. Okay, so be patient. Remember, this healing journey is a never-ending journey, so you need to have patience with yourself. Do whatever you need to do to keep yourself aligned, sober, and authentic. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, out of the 22 major arcanas, give me one major arcana, please. One major arcana. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, one major arcana, please. for this What's the Tea reading. Thank you. Okay. It's too many. One message for my What's the Tea reading for the partial solar eclipse. Okay, we have gateway. Okay, a gateway. Number 13 in the Arcana. Gateway. You're at a period of transformation. We go from one state to another. Intense self-questioning and introspection. The delusion may be consequences of suffering, separation. The manicated body with the synth towards the ground tells us in the canon both indicated near death prior to rebirth. This association needs to be made prior to reconnecting. It is preferable to take some heights to observe the various plans that surround us. The vast cosmos is constantly changing. Also, what is above is like what is down. Our personal journey is beneficial and real if the lesson is regularly realigned with our personal reevaluation with our environment. The metamorphosis is necessary and inevitable. A change of frequency and level of awareness occurs in order to grow and to be open to everything around you. We are entering a new cycle. It is important to draw other cards to determine if future changes will be beneficial or not. Here, everything is accelerated. The pace will be sustained. We must learn from the past to prepare for the future. Now, I'm going to do it different, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start pulling cards here and see what the ancestors have to say for us, okay? So, the High Priestess of Light says it's time to bring in your divine masculine, okay? It's time to activate this power within us so we can start building your world and having this creative expansion and networking, okay? Because games are being played right now. It said, ask yourself, do you feel that you need more fun and play in your life? Is someone playing games in your working or personal life? And do you need a game plan to improve your status or direction? Okay? Because now is the time for deep emotional healing. So you need to go wild and start being honest with yourself. Because you're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. Because there's so much lack and loss that a lot of people are in this fear victimization mindset. And you gotta go for it. You gotta let this go. In order to let it go, to go for what you want, you gotta let it go. Okay? Because it's about the third chakra and activating the solar plex so that you can be creative and start manifesting beautiful things for ourselves and let go of this deceitful, deceptive energy. Because it's about angel of balance. It's time to balance out the chakras, balance out the energies, realign ourselves with the planets. Because I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time in the eyes of love. I honor how I want to feel. Okay? Because it's time to restore and replenish ourselves. It's time to go in. and find that conscious connection within self. Because you are of divine light. Okay, so we have to remember who we are. It's about finding that inner earth within ourselves. You'll survive this. New situations and beginnings. It's time to find our new earth, new soul tribe, new beginnings, new everything. Because you're being cracked open. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. You're being cracked open. Express yourself. Love on yourself. Look, animals, it's time to go wild, okay? Do you feel free or stifled? Is your situation making you feel caged or unhinged? Would you like to take new risks? Vehicle, do you know the direction you want to go in life? Do you feel in control of your life plans? Do you represent the car model in your dreams? Okay, so let's take a couple of these. It says superficial. You care too much about outward appearance. Start with your inner work, your value, your self-esteem, and your personality. Look into the moon energy for your highest desires. Embrace your feminine energy. Uncompromising. Think about being fair and working in harmony with other people. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. Check your pulse and control its beat to a slow, calm rhythm. Take a gulp of water and feel the magic of your body. Take it in. Excited. Believe that the universe has fun moments lined up for you. Be prepared for positive surprises. Grateful. Remember when somebody helped you in need? Your helping hand, your listening ear. Give it back. Victim mentality. The universe wants the best for you, not the worst. Change your perspective. Vengeful. Find a better way to heal your anger. This negative emotions comes back full cycle. Lovely. Display happiness. It is your physical expressions and movements. And zestful. Understand that your positive energy gives the person next to you the feeling of immense zest. So be the sun. Shine bright on people. And trust the universe. The universe has your back. There is enough for everybody. We manifest our lives. So if you're not a lack mentality or a low vibrational energy, then that's all you're going to fucking attract. That is clarification. Step into your power. Okay? It's time to step into your power. And you're looking... Oh, hold on. Hi, my boys.
Hi.
Hi.
Did my dad drop off cooking?
He did not. I am in the middle of a reading.
Well,
Yes.
me and Karen go on the quad in a bit.
Oh, cool.
With Grandpa and Mom.
Yes.
I'm gonna buy a motorcycle for $202,000.
You're letting a fly in the house. Look.
Call him Jeffrey.
Okay, I'm doing a reading, my love. Hold on, okay? I'm almost done. Excuse me. Says you're overlooking some important details, so pay close attention to what's going on. Sorry, guys, I love you. So I clearly need to pay attention to these boys, because that's what the card's telling me. So, yeah, I'm going to take 2 more cards. It says, I'm sorry. So somebody wants to say sorry, okay? It says, defensiveness, right past wrongs, uprooting. Okay? And it says, empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. You have to be careful, and this is why we need to take rest and recuperation and stay by ourselves. Because empaths, especially highly empathic people like myself, we tend to absorb people's energies. So if somebody next to us is feeling some kind of way, then we're going to absorb that, and then we're going to project that as well. So that's where the mirror comes in, right? So you have to be careful of who's around you and what you're allowing into your life, because it's about wisdom, okay? Listen to this. Experience and failure lead to wisdom. Apply wisdom to the present situation. Learn from the spirit world and their collective knowledge. And go with the flow of life, okay? You can't control life's events. You can only control how you deal with them. It's easier to go with the flow when life challenges you. Emotions can overflow unless you release them. Okay? So, where's my High Priestess of Light? Victoria Francis Oracle deck. So, I'm going to pick it myself. And we got number 15. Okay? Number 15. Releasing ties, creativity, and achievements. Creativity is an important part of our lives. When our creativity is stifled, we fail to thrive and we lack true purpose. If you are feeling overwhelmed with mundane tasks, it is time to step back and take a moment to reflect on what you really want. There is a sense of exhaustion as you try too hard to please others. It is time to nurture your needs. The ivory in this card represents clinging to old habits which no longer serve you. It is time to let go of negative energies. You are a creative soul, and whatever your skills or desires may be, you need to follow your heart and seek what makes you happy. Symbolically, violins represent the ability to achieve more. Start looking for new and ambitious path, and you will have a huge sense of relief when you discover what destiny has in store for you. I love it. I love it. So let's get one plant world. And we got the day lily. Okay? Where's my book? There it is. Okay, so we got the day lily. I love these because I put them in my fucking hair every summer. So, the day lily. Yes, I'm that girl, walks around with flowers in her hair. The day lily. Okay? The day lily supports healthy boundaries in relationships. It reminds us that it is important to enter intimate relationships from a place of wholeness rather than searching for the other to complete us. Boom! Love, light, respect, guys. Thank you all for all your participation, your help, your love, your joy, your likes, all of it. I really appreciate you guys for all the love you give to yourself and you give the world. So, love, light, respect. Stay blessed. Stay open. Enjoy this beautiful, epic new moon tonight. And tomorrow at 5 in the morning, we have that solar eclipse. So, enjoy. Stay blessed. And I'm going to go take care of my boys. Bye.